Dean Hanson, recently retired photo editor of the Albuquerque Journal. Thanks for spending some extra time with us. As we thought we might, during the show we ran out of time to talk about some of these images. What is it about shooting everyday scenes that you so enjoy?
Well, there's a lot going on in the world, and there is a whole lot more good and decency than there is ugly in the world. Unfortunately, in the news business, we tend to bring you the ugly. I need to remind people that it's still pretty good out there. The things that we aren't dwelling on that are tragedy are normal people just going on about their normal lives. And I find that fascinating.
Sure, and a privilege to have a paper. These aren't just photos from your personal collection. These are things that ran in the paper, you know. So there's clearly value to that.
Well, and we're so lucky here in New Mexico and Albuquerque and having a newspaper like the Albuquerque Journal. It doesn't belong to a chain. It isn't owned by a corporation. All the decisions made for this newspaper are made in that building on Jefferson. That's why we're only accountable to the people. We're not accountable to shareholders. This is why we get to do things with photography that's a little different than other newspapers. And I'm really thankful that we still have a place for this kind of photograph in our newspaper.
Absolutely, absolutely. Obviously, we're all thinking about the COVID-19 vaccine, but this is the simple flu mist that for kids this age goes up the nose, unfortunately.
Yes, and this was an event. I don't know if it was put on by the governor's office or what, but I mean, here you just wait for your picture. When kids this age are going to get something shot up their nose, I mean, how easy is it?
Right. That's terrific. I love that one. This is one that you pointed out to me. There are a lot of elements to this.
Yes. One of these women is a breast cancer survivor, and the other is her friend who supported her. I'm not going to tell you which is which. They're just so full of life and so beautiful. One of them had this mural, I don't know if you recognize it, in the backyard of a phoenix rising. And you meet people and spend time with people like this, and it just makes you feel good. It fills your tank. It replaces everything that is drained away from the negative.
Sure, absolutely. I can certainly see that. And then we have another one here. So this is one, as we transition into our court phase, there's humor to be found everywhere.
There really is. This is Dr. Patricia McFeely with this, what was it, the Office of the Medical Investigator. And I'd photographed her on the stand with her, you know, dummy skeleton numerous times, pointing at things. But that's not funny. Homicide trials aren't funny.
Absolutely, yeah.
But when you see her sitting in the hallway waiting to testify, you're finding some humor in a difficult situation.
Sure, yeah, it's that human side of people that we may not think of. This one is interesting because this is right at a verdict, right?
Right.
Okay.
This is down in Los Lunas when the killer of Rio Rancho police officer Nigel Benner was convicted. And these are his fellow Rio Rancho police officers. I was sitting on the bench in front of them looking at the defendant. And then when they read guilty on all counts, I swung around with a different camera with a wide angle lens, knowing there'd probably be a reaction behind me.
Sure, sure. Boy, that is a tough, I mean, because you're right there, right?
Yeah.
That's, man, that is a ton of emotion. This one, boy.
This is, I'm still not sure how this came together. It was a a video arraignment. You can just see them on the TV of the person accused of a crime. And this is the aunt of the victim. And for some reason, she came over the rail and went after someone. These are really tough situations where on one side of the courtroom you have the family and friends of the victim, and on the other side of the courtroom you have the family and supporters of the defendant. And there's always stuff going back and forth, and security does a really good job, but occasionally the emotions just get too much for people.
Sure, absolutely. This one we talked about during the show, but worth mentioning again just for, I think, regardless of how much attention you pay to the news, there's probably always that one kid that you can think of and that one crime, you know, and it just seems to play out again and again and again.
It does, and it's, I don't know, I guess people don't learn lessons from others' misfortunes, but I mean, 30, 35 years, you hear these crimes, then you hear the hunt, then you hear the arrest, then months later the trials that go on and on and on.
Yeah. There's a lot to it. Absolutely. So here, you've taken your fair share of animal pictures. I'm certain. This one I love.
Well, this was a day I was going to go, the Ladd Wildlife Preserve south of Berlin. And I thought, well, this is going to be a bust. It's overcast and gray. Because usually when you're going to go do birds and wildlife, you want beautiful sun and blue skies. Well, this way it worked in my favor. Somehow the light dissipated, the fog, and it lit them from all sides, and you could see detail, which you normally wouldn't see. So I'm pleased with that. It was hard to tell that last one, catch up, but okay, you'll have to do.
That's right, exactly. This one, I know a lot of us have seen pictures of Klein's Corners, but probably not like this.
Yeah, for some reason we had hoarfrost, and I stopped at Klein's Corner, and as I got out of my car, I saw all these, I guess they're crows, because you wouldn't see ravens together like that, but for some reason they just belonged on that tree, and they spaced themselves out in a good way.
That's terrific. The biopark assignment, I'm sure, is
yes,
one that
when the Tasmanian devils first came in, I mean, they're lovely creatures, and he's not quite as in focus as I'd like, but the teeth are sharp. When they get angry, their ears turn bright red, and they hiss, and I mean, how can you not love a creature like that?
That's fantastic. So good. Oh, this one is great. So this I thought was a picture of a painting.
Yeah, no, this was just an experiment in a studio. I had never done this before, and I wanted to try. I did it in total darkness, opened the shutter, and then I used a small pen light and painted around the flower. Anything lit was hit with light. What's dark didn't get as much light, but it was a really fun technique to do, something a little different. It gives a kind of a three-dimensional quality to the photograph.
Absolutely. So does this did this run in an arts guide or a special section?
Yeah, it went with our I want to say our spring home and garden section.
Okay.
We did. I think I did 4 different flowers this way.
Oh, fun.
But I like the tulip the best.
Yeah, that's a terrific one. Our last little bit that we'll talk about here, obviously, is fire, which is going to be a big part of life, I would imagine, here in the next few weeks for us all. This is Las Conchas?
Right. And the fire is burning down Los Alamos Canyon from via Caldera. And they're just keeping an eye on it to see, is it going to come through Los Alamos again? And thankfully it didn't. But the interesting, this is a perfectly adequate picture of the forest fire, but then I looked and I saw another picture in there, his knee pointed right to it. And I just can't get over the beauty of a forest fire. I know they're supposed to be destructive. This to me looks like almost a good forest fire. Things aren't flaring, the ground is clearing. And I think it'll come back even stronger in this case, but I just loved how the smoke and the haze came together in that picture.
Sure. You were telling me that the ones that most often make the news, whether that's the TV news or the paper, are the ones with flames.
Right.
But after the flames are gone, there's something there to be seen for sure.
There really is. And it's just the ethereal beauty of the smoke and the haze and the layers you see in front of each other.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you have to acknowledge a forest fire can be beautiful.
Sure. Well, the last thing I wanted to get to was this idea of being photo editor, which you were for your last years at the Journal. During the pandemic, how did that change the way you operated, your concern for your photographers, that sort of thing?
That was a big change when it came basically out of nowhere. I mean, we are shooting the state high school basketball tournament, and the next thing you know, they're playing it without any people. I think it transitioned. We saw a few masks, then it went completely away, and then the question became, how far is this going to go? What are we going to do different? My biggest concern was keeping the photographers safe. They had to be out in it, working in it every day. So we kind of developed our own little bubble within the department. I switched schedules so they would come in at different times and go out at different times, so there'd never be 3 of us in the office at the same time. They took vehicles home. Everywhere they went, we were constantly checking in. I would say to them, you know, here's what I'm going to have you do, or this is the visual possibility. Are you comfortable with this? I told everybody, if in any case you feel the least or at any amount in danger, just walk away. And we had Roberto Rosales went out to the Navajo Reservation. Eddie Moore worked within the actual emergency rooms of hospitals. And we produced some pretty amazing work for a staff our size. I'm very proud of the work they did. Now we're fully immunized, and it's like this, we've gone through a gateway and everything has changed. So now we can see life come back to normal, and we'll see what comes next. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and it sounds like you're probably not done. You have some ideas for things at the Journal, and
well, you know, it's kind of interesting. In the past, the photo department kind of tracked the web. We were on kind of parallel universes, and with my leaving, they're integrating the photo department into the actual web so that there will be better use of photographs. We have such a talented staff. You need to remember that newspapers are the ones that are paying to produce the news about their communities. Facebook has made a fortune monetizing the work of newspapers, much to the detriment of newspapers. So it's really critical that people subscribe to the Albuquerque Journal, abqjournal.com. You'll see our photographs. A lot of work that doesn't get in print now is on web in forms of galleries and slideshows. So if you've always liked the photography in the Journal, there's a lot of it. And please look at our pictures.
Well, Dean, we'll leave it there, but thank you so much for spending all this time. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me.